Hello, this is Agar Thomas, your Legal Shield representative. I'm delighted to come to you today to share some exciting information that Legal Shield has available for the entire company, everyone, whether they're members or not. First of all, I like to say that I pray and hope that each and every one of you all have been safe during this time period with the pandemic. Hope no hurt, harm, or danger has come to anybody in your family and anybody that's employed there as well. I was sharing with someone the other day that, we're playing a ball game that I know in my 65 years I've never played before. And it puts us in a position that, this may be called the new normal. Who knows? We don't know how it's going to be. But the bottom line is, ladies and gentlemen, I truly, truly pray and hope that you and yours are safe. Don't take any chances on anything. Go out and get a mask. Make sure you got a mask on when you go out someplace and take care of yourself, okay? Now, many of you know when I come out to your place, I like to lighten things up. Usually I'll get started maybe with a joke because I think laughter actually leads to listening. But I want to put a little disclaimer out this. With the quarantine being like it is, you don't want to take any chances of saying what this husband and father said right here. Take a listen to this.
Because of coronavirus, you are going to be quarantined, but you have a choice. Do you A, quarantine with your wife and child, or B?
B.
Needless to say, that's not what you want to say, ladies and gentlemen, in situations like that, especially if you're around your wife. You don't want to say anything like that. But anyway, let's go on further from here, okay? Let me tell you what we did. Me and my colleagues, we talked around the country about what were some of the ways during the pandemic that we as Legal Shield could give back to our companies, our client companies that we have. And we talked about so many different things, the possibilities of things that we could do. But I can tell you, I am glad to say that our corporate office in Ada, Oklahoma, they listen. And here's what I mean. Now I want to introduce to you the brand new Legal Shield Coronavirus Resource Center. You go to that website right there, we say available to every employee, and that's right, every employee. This has nothing to do with whether you're a member of Legal Shield or not. This is available to every employee. It is available to you right now. You can go to that site and get a lot of questions answered about different things about during the pandemic, things that will be of concern to you in itself. Let me tell you what you're going to see on this site. You're going to see this is a part of the articles that's a part of that Coronavirus Resource Center. And you're going to see everything from 4 types of power of attorney, living wills, knowing information about that, how to spot a scam in itself. This next clip is going to show you about what the IRS has seen, last will and testament situations, travel considerations amid the crisis, financial considerations amid the crisis. Everything you can imagine is going to be right here on this site, and it's absolutely at no out-of-pocket cost to you, and it has nothing to do about whether you're a member of Legal Shield or not, because this is something we want to give back and make sure every employee there at the schools had this. You have to be very careful also about different scams and stuff that's going on. This is actually on the IRS site talking about scams as far as warnings about potential COVID-19 economic impact payment scams. So you got to be careful with things of this nature. Once again, these are things that you can actually have access to that site. One thing about it, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be all right. When this thing is all over, we'll get a chance to do what these little ones are doing. Watch this. All get back to hugging. We've all missed out on a lot of hugs these days, but a lot of people being quarantined would love to get a hug around about now. Everybody wants to get in on the deal 2 or 3 times, even throwing out some kisses. Another great benefit for having our program, if you do not have our program, or if you do have our program you may have forgotten about, is that we do a will, living will, healthcare power of attorney, financial power of attorney, and a minor trust, and it's at absolutely no out-of-pocket cost to you. So I've attached a will questionnaire to the program, to this presentation, so that you can download it. And here's what you'll be able to do. Ladies and gentlemen, you can actually call the law firm at that 800 number here in North Carolina. You can call that law firm, and the law firm will walk you through that will questionnaire if you have some questions about it or as you're filling it out. So that's one of the benefits and perks of you having our program that's in place. Now, many people don't understand what it means to die intestate, which means that you do not have a will. Follow me right here and see what I'm talking about. Here's some of the things that a lot of people don't understand. When someone dies without a valid will, the legal term is that they died intestate. Now here's some things that you need to know. Without a will, the state decides who your heirs are. Without a will, property may be passed to minors. Without a will, property may pass to your young adult children. Without a will, the state decides who administers your estate. And without a will, someone else will decide who's the guardian of your minor children. An estate plan typically includes a financial power of attorney, a healthcare power of attorney, and it also will address non-probate assets. Here's the bottom line, ladies and gentlemen. You want to make sure that you save your heirs time, trouble, and expenses by having a good estate plan in place. And that's something that you can get through your Legal Shield program. Now, through the use of the app, or we say just tap the app. With the will preparation, all you have to do is with just a click, you'll see how you can get your will, living will, healthcare power of attorney, financial power of attorney. You can get it started, but I have included in this presentation a will questionnaire so that you can download that, start working on that. The great thing about that, ladies and gentlemen, is that as you download that, you can call the law firm and the law firm will walk you through getting your will done if you have questions about it. They'll stay on the phone with you as long as necessary with an estate planning attorney to get your questions answered when it comes to that. That's one of the greatest benefits that we have. And also remember, ladies and gentlemen, that our ID Shield program monitors and gives you alerts on things that most ID Shield programs do not do. Most ID Shield programs, they monitor the credit. Well, a recent survey from the FTC showed that only 9% of identity theft shows up on your credit report, but 91% involves driver's license identity, social security identity, medical identity, criminal and character identity, things of that nature. So the great thing about our program is we monitor that on a daily basis. Even your social media is concerned as well. We'll monitor that as well. But remember, we monitor only the things that you put down that you won't monitor. If you don't go into your site and do that, then there's no way for them to monitor that for you, okay? Now, if you do not know your legal or your ID Shield plan member number, please contact me. You can either call me or text me at my mobile number there, or you can email me. Make sure though in the email or the text that you put your full first and last name, what company you work for or got your benefits from, so that I can look that up very easily and get you your member number and email or either text that back to you so that we can get you set up with downloading the app and getting your monitoring started right away. Ladies and gentlemen, we are Legal Shield. We've been around for almost 48 years, and we have protected over 4.4 million lives. We have over 140,000 businesses that do business with us as well in all 50 states, all provinces of Canada, as well as the UK now. We're there as well. We're there for you. And we're not some startup company that's been around just a few years, but as you see, with over 4 million lives being protected, there's a lot of people that have taken advantage of our program. Most people don't take advantage of the program because they don't really know that we even exist. And the great thing about your company is they did research, they did background checks, and they know that we've been around and we are established. And so as a result of that, they chose to put you in our care. So we thank you so much for that. We look forward to serving you, not only now, but in the future. So here's my contact information once again. Once again, I have attached information with this presentation on how to participate if you're not participating already, but more importantly, make sure that you get your last love letter that you write to your family, which is the will, living will, and things of that nature. Thank you so much. God bless you. God keep you. And we look forward to serving you for many, many years to come. Bye-bye.